Hello, this video is for my freshman students, and I will be going over what we'll be learning this week. So, let's jump on here. You should be looking at your Canvas page. Go ahead and go to modules. We're not going to get very far though. We're actually going to stop real quick at our special interest blog module. And at the bottom of the module, and of course my end, it looks a little different because I'm a teacher. You'll probably not see all of these pages here. But you will see these two new assignments that are posted at the bottom of the module, the blog share number 1 and the blog feedback number 1. So if you click blog share 1, you'll see that we have a discussion here. And has anyone participated? Yes. So this is a discussion where you'll need to share a link to your blog's web address. You will need to share the topic that you're exploring with your blog. So tell me what your blog's about. And I also want you to highlight some of the strengths and some of the weaknesses of your blog. Okay, what makes your blog special? Okay, where is that room for improvement? What do you need to work on? And of course, like any discussion page, it's not complete until you comment on at least 2 other students. And so look at their blogs and tell them how they're doing. And be encouraging and practice tact, okay? You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You want to make sure that the criticism you provide is constructive and thoughtful and kind. Now, if you go to the next page, you'll see a form that we are going to use to do some peer review work. So at the end of the week, we'll get together and I'll split you guys off into breakout rooms. And in these breakout rooms, you will select one student and you will read their blog and you will grade it. You will give them a grade. And so you'll do that using this form right here. Now I think I already have a copy of it open. Yeah, you can see it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and undo that. So what you'll do is in the space provided, you'll write your name, you'll write the name of the author of the blog that you're reviewing, you'll give me a copy of their web address, and then down here you'll just give me like a simple 3-sentence description as to what their blog looks like. And down here you'll find the rubric, which should be familiar to you because this is the rubric that I use to give you a grade. Now remember, we all want to be in the exceeds category. Okay, we want a blog that is not just proficient, but better than proficient. And if you want an exceed score, what you'll have to do is you'll have to read through and make sure that the blog fits that criteria. Now, say you're grading a blog and they're almost proficient. They're almost proficient, but there are a few things missing. Specifically, the person hasn't been updating their blog every week like they're supposed to. So what you would actually do, you wouldn't give them a proficient score, you would actually give them a developing score, and you'll score them by highlighting, the category in which they belong. But then you'll also want to highlight down here what they need to do to change their developing into a proficient. So, yeah, their writing does have organization. Yeah, you're not looking at a block of text. Okay, their grammar and spelling's on point. They have everything down. The only thing that's keeping them back is that they're not updating once a week. And so what you would do is you would just highlight that part of the paragraph so they know from looking at your grade that all they need to do to improve is to start updating regularly. And then down here you'll see that there is a box where I want you to provide me with a paragraph where you review the blog. And so like you were writing it for a newspaper, like a book review or something, I want you to tell me about this blog. Describe how well the blog provides information about its special interest topic, and how might the author revise their blog to make it better. You'll write that down right here. So, of course, if you're not in class the day that I split you guys into groups to do this, what you'll have to do instead is you'll have to go back to the discussion that you also did, and what you'll do is you'll just pick one of your classmates' blogs, you'll click that link, and you'll provide a review on your own. And that's only if, for some reason, you can't get into our Zoom meeting that day. So what you'll do is you'll just review their blog, and in the comments section, you'll give them a copy of your document, and they can read it and use it. So now that we're done talking about blogs, let's go ahead and go to modules, and let's see what we're working on this week. So we just started our new module, Module 4. And if you look at the introduction page, you can see what we're going to do at the end of this unit. We're going to understand more about characterization. We're going to be able to differentiate between what's direct and indirect, and as far as characterization goes. And we're going to continue our work reading, writing summaries, and making inferences. And we're going to use all of those skills that we've been gaining up until this point. So you can read that on your own. Of course, I list the focus standards and the ELD focus standards. They're all there if you need it. Now, if you go to this first page, this is the main essential question for our first lesson: what unites people during difficult times? And what you'll do is you'll watch this short video of teens sharing their experiences during the coronavirus. And then you'll do a quick write. A box will open up at the bottom. You should be able to hit the blue button up here that says Submit Assignment. When you click that, a text box will open. And if you go to the next slide of this presentation, you'll see the writing prompt. Write a diary entry where you explain how the coronavirus pandemic affected you and or the people you know. And so you'll write it in that text box. Okay, on the next page, I'm not going to spend too much time on this presentation because I've already talked to you guys about annotating articles and marking up text, and you can just look at my older videos for help with that. But yeah, it walks you through the process in case you forget. And then if you go to the next page, you'll see our big assignment for this week. And so what you'll do is you'll annotate these experiences from real teens. This was published in Upfront Magazine. And let me just go ahead and open this for you. I'll make a copy. All right, and so what you'll need to do first is you'll need to understand what your purpose for reading is. And to get that, you'll come back to the assignment page and you can just copy and paste your purpose, which is this question right here. You'll be able to answer this question. What have these teens learned from living through the coronavirus pandemic? And so you'll just like copy and paste that, put that there. And keep thinking of this question as you read. You'll read the article, you'll highlight important main ideas. I want you to leave maybe like 5 comments on the side margin, explaining things and questioning things that you've read. You'll read through all of these different experiences. And then down here, you'll answer your purpose question. And remember, your purpose question is, what have these teens learned from living through the coronavirus pandemic? So when you're done with that, you'll turn it into this page. And do I have a final discussion for you? I forget. Nope. Pretend like you didn't see this. This is for next week. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that's that. If you have any questions, of course, you know how to reach out to me. I would love to help you. I want you guys to be working on polishing your blogs before we get down to doing our peer review. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Oh, and don't forget, Wednesday is a holiday. It's Veterans Day. So if you have any veterans in your life, reach out to them, celebrate them, and enjoy a little midweek break. I will see you guys later.